Hello everybody, I'm JackieKCooper and this is my entertainment rundown. Now I want you to stick with me today because I'm going to be talking about 3 movies that you might not have heard of, but they're all good. I enjoyed these 3, I really did. So stick with me and find out about them and then hunt them down. Find out they're coming to your local cinema, or if you can get a look at them somewhere else. The first one I want to talk about is a film called The Operative, and I saw Diane Kruger on television with Ryan and Kelly, and she was a guest, and she was talking about this, and I thought, oh my gosh, that movie sounds good, but I'll probably never get to see it. Well, lo and behold, I did get to see it. And she stars in this film as a woman who becomes a spy for the Mossad in Israel. And she's just a single person. She was looking for, I guess, adventure in her life. But she goes to work for the Mossad. Her handler is played by Martin Henderson. And I think Martin Henderson played in the Sherlock Holmes series. He was Watson or whatever. But I've seen him in a lot of movies, and he's always good. But he's her handler. And she ends up getting sent to Tehran. And she becomes an operative there, and she's getting information. And she, one of the people that she is, told to link up with is a man played by Cass Anvar, and they begin a relationship. And then, of course, he doesn't know that she's a spy, and there are all kind of complications that ensue. I've been seeing Diane Kruger in movies for some years now. She doesn't seem to age. She seems to, basically stay the same forever. But her acting has gotten better and better and better. And then when she's paired with Martin Henderson, who is a super good actor, then that enhances her performance. But this movie was good, held my attention till the very end. But then the ending, I'm still thinking about it, trying to figure out what I thought. The film is rated R for brief nudity, profanity, and violence. I scored it 6 out of 10. I think it was above average, so mark that one down, The Operative. Then there's a movie with the horrible title of Sunny Daze, Sunnydaze. And you think, oh, this is going to be some horrible movie, but it's a story of a man. He was a musician, he was on top of his career, but alcohol and drugs, pulled him down. He was married, had 2 children, got a divorce, then remarried, had a daughter with his second wife, and he's, still hanging on to the money that he earned, but he's just aimless, and he can't get off of drugs and alcohol. He has friends who, some encourage him to party all the time. Others encourage him to, try to straighten out. But the one thing that is constant in his life and that does pull at his heartstring and makes him want to be better is next door to him was a couple who lived there, and he and the man, the father, husband next door, played by Michael Beach, they were very, very close, and that man died of an extended illness and left a 11, 12-year-old son. And he made Sonny, the man, promise to look out for him. And when he goes into these, binges of drugs and alcohol, he realizes that he is not doing that. But the great thing about this film, it's written, directed, and stars an actor named Jason Wiles. And it reminded me of when Stallone got started. And, this guy is doing everything. His performance in the movie is excellent. I really enjoyed that. And the storyline is good. I also like seeing Amy Carlson. She used to be on Blue Bloods. She played Donnie Wahlberg's wife and got killed off in that series. And this was the first time that I had seen her, so it was great to see her. This movie really has a gripping story. It's got a lousy title, but a gripping story, and Jason Wiles did all 3 of the jobs of writing, directing, and starring. He did great. I scored it 7 out of 10. That's a really good score for me, and especially for a movie like this, but I hope you look it up and get the enjoyment out of it. I did. And then finally, I saw a movie called 15 Minutes of War. This is a film. It's basically in French. It's a story that takes based on actual events that took place in 1976, and in the an area of Africa called Djibouti. It was the last French province in the Africa at that time, and some people from Somalia take over a group of school children. They come on the bus, a group of school children who have been rounded up to take to school, and of course they hold these kids hostage on the bus, and a special team is sent in to try to rescue them. There's all kind of political conflict about what the best thing to do. It's a very tense movie. There's a lot of English spoken in the film, but mostly it's subtitles with the French language. But I was just mesmerized by this film. I couldn't take my eyes away from the screen. I don't know where they got the title of 15 Minutes of War, because it went on for days, this hostage situation. But it's really good. The lead actor is a guy named Alban Lenoir, and I'd never heard of him before. I had heard of the female lead, Olga Kurilenko. I've seen her in some films. She's great. He's great. The whole cast is great. Like I said, it holds your attention. It's not rated, but would fall in the R category for violence and profanity. I scored this one 7 out of 10. So you've got 2 7s and a 6 out of these 3 movies that I saw, and I'm recommending each one of them. So have a great time at the movies. Take my advice and go see these. And I hope you enjoy them as much as I do. This has been Jackie K. Cooper's Entertainment Rundown.